Hand in, to submit work or resign. Students must hand in their essays by Friday. He handed in his resignation after the argument. She handed in the lost wallet to the police. Hand in, to submit work or resign. Hand out, to distribute. They handed out flyers at the train station. The teacher handed out graded exams. Protesters handed out pamphlets about the cause. Hand out, to distribute. Hand over, to transfer possession or control. The CEO handed over the company to her successor. Hand over your passport at the security checkpoint. He handed over the stolen goods to the police. Hand over, to transfer possession or control. Hammer out, to negotiate or finalize through effort. They hammered out a compromise after hours of debate. The lawyers hammered out the contract details. We need to hammer out a schedule for the project. Hammer out, to negotiate or finalize through effort. Hash out, to discuss in detail to resolve. Let's hash out the budget during tomorrow's meeting. They hashed out their differences over coffee. We hashed out a plan to tackle the crisis. Hash out, to discuss in detail to resolve. Head up, to lead or oversee a project, team. She's heading up the new sustainability initiative. He headed up the department for 5 years. They're looking for someone to head up the task force. Head up, to lead or oversee a project, team. Hold back, to restrain or withhold. She held back tears during the emotional speech. The dam held back floodwaters during the storm. Don't hold back your opinions, speak freely. Hold back, to restrain or withhold. Hold down, to keep a job, to suppress. He's held down the same job for a decade. Use a paperweight to hold down the documents. The army held down the rebellion. Hold down, to keep a job, to suppress. Hold off, to delay or resist. Hold off on making payments until the issue is resolved. They held off the attackers until reinforcements arrived. Can you hold off announcing the news until tomorrow? Hold off, to delay or resist. Hone in on, to focus closely on a target. The detective honed in on the key suspect. Let's hone in on the core issue here. The seminar honed in on leadership strategies. Hone in on, to focus closely on a target. Iron out, to resolve difficulties or discrepancies. We need to iron out the kinks in the system. They ironed out their disagreements privately. Let's iron out the final details before signing. Iron out, to resolve difficulties or discrepancies. Join in, to participate. Feel free to join in the discussion at any time. The crowd joined in singing the national anthem. He's too shy to join in the games. Join in, to participate. Jot down, to write quickly. She jotted down the phone number on a napkin. I always jot down ideas in my notebook. He jotted down the license plate number. Jot down, to write quickly.